Meeting is now streaming live on Facebook. Yes! I think we are online. I hope. Are we online? Are we online? Yes or no? How can I know it?
I got a notification that you are online.
Are we online?
Yeah, I got a notification. Yeah.
Yes, we are online. Yeah! Okay. First time, first try. The baby is born. Oh my God. I'm very emotional. Let me see. Is it true? Yes, someone else is telling me ti vedo. Okay, so hello to everyone. Hello, welcome for you people. Hello, welcome with all these beautiful singers around me who will today work with us practically. We have 4 wonderful singers from 4 different corners of the world. We will look in some important tools of bel canto technique. So thank you, Jana, Natalia, thank you, Lara, thank you, Margherita, for participating. Thank you to have actually accepted my invitation. And here we are. So I'm very emotional. It's the first time I try to make a live on my Bel Canto for You group. So I hope to make everything right. If I don't, if you don't hear me, don't see me, scream, make a sign, send me a WhatsApp, because I'm learning by doing. So I'm very happy. Let's put WhatsApp open in case someone should. Okay. So send me a message. I will also today answer at some questions I received, and I received actually many, many questions about singing technique. So let me pin myself in the middle as a real diva. No, I'm joking. What is vocal technique about? It is about actually, I hope so much, making singing easy, accessible, and reliable for everyone. I strongly believe in this. I strongly believe that it is like any other sport, but maybe even better because it is an artistic sport. Of course, we combine art and physicality. Physicality is very important, and as every athletes, that's why I'm speaking always about athletes of the voice, we need to know what to do, when, and why. We need clarity. We need a plan. We need, like an architect, to know, yes, what is really useful, what we should really do, what will really help us. Oh, someone is writing me, I cannot find the live event. May I answer? It is in the group. Is it in the group? Can you confirm me that you are seeing me? Yes. Is everyone seeing us? I mean, because I received a message of someone, yeah, who was asking me, where is the class? Let me see if I can check my own group on, on WhatsApp. Are we online? Do people see us? Yes, yes, we are online. Yes, I can see myself. Yeah! Thank you, Mr. Internet. Thank you. Thank you, Samsung. Thank you, Windows. Thank you to everyone. We are connected to the whole world. Yes, yes, we are online. So hopefully will everyone find us slowly. And I was saying we are artistic athletes. We are athletes of the voice. I really strongly believe in this because we need to understand that the singing, classical singing, it's a bit an Olympic performance. Classical singers, opera singers are compared to Olympic athletes. And it's true. Because, yes, we need a lot of time to make an opera singer, because we need repetition, a lot of repetition and time in order to get to muscular memory on demand, reliable and on demand. It's possible. You don't need to be Maria Callas, and you don't need even to be Albert Einstein, but you need discipline, like every sporter. So to To do this, we need a plan. We need to know what to do. We need to have clarity in our minds. So today in this happy hour, because for us in Italy, this is the time of happy hour, of a cocktail, of a little drink before dinner. So it was a nice way to say, to title this meeting. Well, in this happy hour, I will try to give some clarity. Of course, it's not possible to synthesize in a meeting like this all the keys and all the milestones of vocal technique. I will try to do my best to answer to many of your questions. I don't think I will be able to answer to all your questions because I really received pages and pages of that. But the good news of the day is that we will have another happy hour meeting next weekend. So maybe I can make other person happy in 1 week. And I will try to clarify some really important milestones of vocal technique. If you want to know more, the good news of the day is that I recently released my complete course about, milestones for operatic athletes of the voice. And you can find it in the description of this meeting. And there is the link. Otherwise, you can also find it actually very easily on my webpage, which is very simple, my name, capuchinchiaudani.com. And in this course, I really go deeply and discuss many aspects of vocal technique, as diction, and as muscularity, breath support, and mental thoughtness, and many essential tools, vowels, consonants, and staccatos, legatos, passaggio, and this and that. And it could be really maybe interesting for the one who wants to look a bit more deeply. It's really very intense. It's 13 hours of lectures, but it is something that you can purchase and get and keep and look in little steps and in little pieces also, of course. And who wishes to have this course will get some gifts from me. I will also donate all the trilogy recorded by me, so spoken and recorded by me, of the recitatives of Nozze di Figaro, Così fan tutte Don Giovanni, and you will get as gift also vocal evaluation, and as gift also 10% discount on a coaching session. Just to say that this is eventually, if after this at the hour you are more interested, more curious, more inspired to know more, there is this possibility. It is, as I was saying, the link here in the description of this meeting. So this was the marketing section. Now let's go to serious things. Let's go really to the questions. Yes, how can I produce vibrato during singing? Well, if you have problems with vibrato, please remember you should try to tilt more your instrument. Tilting means lowering slightly and also rotating. So this maneuver will help you for what concerns certainly the vibrato. If you have a bit of a stiff voice, it means that your instrument is not low enough and is not rotating. What can we do? You can really try to think about crying. Oh my God, if you notice my Adam apple really, oh my God, really lowers and tilts. Even if you put a finger, you can really feel it. It's like from ground zero to -1. And you can even feel like a tiny bit of little pressure against your finger. So this is, in fact, if you ask a child what he hears when he listens at Callas or so, the children say, but this person is crying. What? is she crying? Because the position of our instrument, of our larynx, in other words, is the position of the cry. So the person who asked me this is someone probably who is used to sing with a position rather high of the larynx. So, in fact, probably most of you know that for what concerns classical singing, we're speaking here about classical singing, not about every possible other styles. There are many styles. So two vocal folds, but many voices. Well, for what concerns the classical singing, we actually sing with a lower larynx. This is clear. So this is quite important to learn to do it from the start, from the very start. How do we do this? Because this is another question. Well, how do we do it? Now, think, for example, about this. Why don't you try to put all your vowels in the position of the vowel U, a real Italian dark U. Look at me. Look when I say U, what happens? I think it's rather clear, evident. U. You see how it works? So I get immediately, very, very easily. It's not difficult, but we have to learn it. There are persons who have some trouble in doing that because they never even tried or thought about it. Well, the good news of the day is that everyone can learn it. Don't be too frustrated if your body makes resistance and does not want to follow you. This means you need a bit of time. It is as if I would want to learn to make this facade in one day. I think I would break my hips. But maybe, who knows, maybe slowly, like in yoga, 1 centimeter by day, who knows, maybe in 1 year, I could eventually be able to make this facade. So we need to create a new muscular memory. Clear? So the U, a real dark Italian U, does this. U. U. So we get immediately another tube shape. The tube will become longer. And because it will become longer, because of course this will lower, we will get more harmonics, simply as that, which is nice, actually. Think about the soprano flute and the tenor flute. The tenor flute is a bit thicker, but longer also. And of course, immediately the sound changes. The nice, beautiful thing about the U is also, by the way, that it does not only lower my larynx, it also can lift, and this is the really interesting thing, eventually lift my Willem, my sound palette. So if you try to just feel, we are very used to hear the voice. We should learn to feel the voice, to feel the elements of the voice, like athletes. If we, for example, put our instrument, our whole structure in the position of the U, what happens inside here in my mouth? U. U, feel it. U. It will tuck, it will lift up. So this is very interesting. This U has the advantage to actually create more space in two directions. So it will lower the larynx, but it will lift up also here the soft palate. So my instrument will become longer in two senses. Da, 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 da. Better, huh? So I want just to check if the friends of our big Bel Canto for you community were able to enter. Yes, I think yes. Okay, if you have an emergency, write me in WhatsApp and I will try to help you. Well, and so you will get more resonance cavities. Again, you gain, of course, Obertöne, how do you say, harmonics, harmonici. So really important for classical singing, as probably you already know, I repeat just things which are rather clear, I hope, for everyone. We need to, from the very start, to learn to train high volume, yes, high soft palate position. So the U is really something important. U. And what does it mean? It means that when I will sing the other vowels, I will not do U, E, I, A, O, 5 planets somewhere. No, I will try. That would be really ideal to stay very, 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 first of all, quiet and in the same shape. So it will be a bit like one funnel, one like a train that goes, an intercity train in a tunnel, and you remain there. You don't move so much. Huh? This will stabilize really the voice. And by the way, how do we create legato? Other interesting question. Well, we can make a bridge here. Yes, why not? If we are able, as I was saying, to put all the vowels in the same position, and I let do the work to the tongue. I don't move much. So it's not that I'm creating different shapes. I don't spread the lips. I don't move too much the jaw, but I stay quiet. This is very important. I want to say more about this. We will much more easily create a legato. So what I'm saying is that the legato is the result of the ability of separating, isolating the work of the jaw from the articulation. So if you look at me in this moment, I'm quite moving, articulating, so that you can understand me, which is completely normal. It's fine. It's how we actually function, how we speak in every language, more or less. Well, in classical singing, we have to be very quiet and actually not articulate in tandem, in couple, jaw and diction, but separate it. So, for example, what I mean is really this. I'm very quiet. It's not that I'm doing no. Of course, I have to learn it, because from Monday to Sunday, I never do that. Actually, I chew, I bite. So I have to speak to myself. I have to say, hey, quiet. Important, very important. Even with consonants, we can do the same. We can try to stay very quiet. La, na, ga, ka, da, and not na, la, ga, ka, da. This is how we would speak. For example, to make a short example, something practical, yes? Let's say an accord. Or so, it's not la 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 la. It's la 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 la. You see? It's possible. I'm not callous. I'm not a genius. I'm human. I just learned it, and you can learn it also. And you will see. Oh, really? Yes, really. And it will help you, and it will make really your singing more easy. You will lose less air, less breath pressure, less sound, and you will at once be able to make beautiful legato lines. This is so helpful. So, for example, you can study with simple vocalizers. This. Which is not na. And you can even combine it with different vowels. So, ni, ni. More difficult. Of course, the more we go up, my God, of course we will adapt, we will open more, this is without saying, but it's never, ni, no. It's not that, never. For us, classical singers, I must say, there is a sort of complex, generally. We are overworkers. We very often breathe too much. We very often push too much. We very often articulate too much. We very often do everything too much. It's like either 0 or 100. It's like something in between seems much more difficult, the golden balance, than to give a lot. We tend to push, we tend to overbreathe, we tend to work too much. And this is really the ability, the artistry of the control, the discipline, like a samurai. Less is more. So articulating less, more quiet. This will help the legato. Yes? Other questions? What else? How to sing high notes softly? Well, how to sing high notes softly? Certainly not closing your throat. Very often we think, okay, piano, okay, is it this? Is this this? And you go in constriction. You really squeeze your throat. No, in the contrary, everything should be open. Everything should be relaxed. If you have the problem of doing that, which is rather common, use, for example, the retraction. The retraction is very simply opening really your throat. You can put a hand here and there and really sort of smile inside, like smiling behind your teeth, let's say, in this way. And you see something very comic on the street and you smile a bit. What happens here? It's really, it opens. What really opens in your throat is really, it becomes more bright, and you open your false chords, which sometimes go in constriction and cannot give us the liberty, the freedom that we need. But to sing softly, so the retraction is one point, never become tight. But what really, really helps is, and I say it always to my students, to work a lot with glissandos and to work with pianissimi glissandos, so sort of sirens, really super piano. For example, we can do it with our interval of fifths. And then you play a bit. Piano, 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 in order to feel the voice and not to hear the voice. It's not about a real sound. We don't need here to make a real sound. It's not a real sound. It's more the vibration, a continuous vibration, an endless phonation, an endless adduction with a minimum of the minimum of the minimum of the minimum of breath pressure. Yes? So, for example, you can also make intervals of 6, a bit longer if you want. It's also okay. And then you can work also with intervals of 8. Yes. Yeah. So this sirens will really teach you to sing high notes piano. I know it because I did it. So it's not blah blah blah. It's not something that I read on a book. I did it on myself. I was when I was younger not really able to sing filati, to sing piano up. It was really difficult. Now that I'm a bit older, it's super easy because thanks to the sirens, the voice, it's like a lifting, a beauty lifting. gained really even more elasticity and flexibility. Yes, like really elastic. So this is, by the way, a beautiful way to also warm up, or even before an audition. If you don't have space, a place in the taxi, you make this, and then you go in the audition. It's okay. It works. Yes. Well, there are more questions, but I would say, why not to maybe make a little break with the questions and work, for example, with a beautiful singer. Why not? And so we can alternate a bit. It becomes maybe also more interesting. So I would say now to invite Jana Bruins in the middle of the stage. I will pin her. Pin. Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So you wanted to sing, something important, Casta Diva. Is it right? Okay.
Yeah, correct.
So let me take the score for a moment. It's here. Okay. Now, wow, Casta Diva. It's not really the easiest piece on the world. And can you tell me why Casta Diva?
Yes, I'm looking for my voice. And this sings very nice, I think, for my voice. It's in a nice range.
Okay.
And I'm just working on it.
Yes.
It's not a finished product.
Good. So, of course, the role itself is not lyrical, but the aria itself, it is, and it is a beautiful aria to learn to sing legato and to have a good control on the voice. So it's a good choice. It's a good choice. Is it new, or did you already sing this in some concerts, or is it really fresh?
I sing it I know it for about 2 months now.
So it's fresh. Okay.
It's still fresh, yeah. I sing it with pianist, but it's still fresh.
It's good. Well, you are Dutch, or am I mistaken? Okay,
Dutch.
Good. Now I'm asking because of the native language, because of course the native language has a big impact on how we will sing also. That's why I was asking where you are from. Okay, very good. Can we hear it and can we look in it together? Is it okay? Yeah. And I will try to guide you a tiny bit and give you some advices here and there, some little maneuvers that I hope might help you a tiny bit to make it a bit more easy for you. Yes? So. Beautiful. Yeah?
Yeah.
Stop. I think you can leave probably your microphone down, probably. I think, okay. Well, now, thank you so much. Beautiful voice. Beautiful voice and beautiful singer. So nice. Nice to look at you, nice to listen at you. Now, two little things that might maybe help you. Why don't you try to sustain the work, to help yourself, with the frame of muscles, which I hear are not really involved. And I'm speaking about a muscular sustain help, yes? Why don't you try to involve more your head and neck muscles? I think it will help you also to stabilize a bit your vibrato. Your vibrato is a bit nervous, and maybe let's see if it's true or not. Let's see if we can help you a bit. So what I mean is this: why don't you try to lengthen your spine, create more space between your vertebrae? So what you will do is now to create more space, tuck, 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 tuck. Taller, where we have this little span between the vertebrae. Let's try to become taller. Maybe you can even take your hand like this. You put one hand here, and you really, oh, how nice. I love this maneuver. Oh my God. You know what happens when I do this? Oh, I breathe completely different. Here it happens a miracle. I start to open my solar plexus. I breathe in another way. I don't know if you feel it also. If you become a bit taller, because the gravity very often squeezes us. We're not aware of that, but we. And when you really become taller, think to be a model, think to be a queen, you will feel also here a relief. You will feel like, oh my God, I'm breathing for the first time in my life. Don't you feel that? Yes or no? You feel it? Okay, then it's right. Yes. So a little difference actually for us makes an enormous difference. So your breathing opens, first of all. So thank you. This is the first advantage. Then when you're there, okay, you can take this hand away. Stay there. Don't collapse. Stay there. So it's more than posture. This is really a must for us. Then the hand maybe here where we have this little hole, and imagine that this is really a wall. The wall of Caruso. Enrico Caruso always mentioned, I feel a wall. I feel a wall when I sing. I lean to a wall. This is your wall. So you become taller, and you slightly, it's nothing. I mean, we don't even see it from outside, to be honest, but there is a sort of little diagonal leaning. When you do this, what happens is that this part, which otherwise is not involved, it's a bit sleeping, will wake up and say, yes, hello, who is calling? Do you need me? Yes, we need you. Yes, thank you. Can you please stretch? Can you please work? Because they will stabilize the position of your velum up. They will tend help to stretch your pharyngeal space. 3, they will help enormously the phonation, because bigger muscles help little muscles in every part of our body. So this is really important. Can we try to maybe feel it first with a little exercise and then in the area? For example, if I would ask you to do a little jump, with this support, how would it be? So maybe the best thing to do to feel it better is through comparison. So you could do maybe the same jump without the muscular sustain, and then with the muscular sustain, so that you feel and you hear and you experience. Is it better? Is it worse? Is it different? Does it help? Does it not help? What happens to the sound? You need to, because it's new for you. Why don't you make the sound as you were used, first without the muscular work? Okay, and now, so let's get taller and lean to this hand, which should create really an obstacle. Could you try? Okay, let go of this, the forehead, and just lean slightly and become taller. Only that, please. You can find this muscular sustain also by doing this maneuver. When you say to someone, keep distance, no, no, stay there. Hey, what happens in the body? Do you feel what happens? Do you feel it?
More here.
Do you feel the difference? Does it help you?
I think it's more free here. I hope so, for the sound as well.
Yeah.
That's what I feel now. Yeah.
it's an important thing. What you're saying, it's actually crucial. It's not a little thing. You're saying something very big. It's important what you're saying, yeah? This is what we want. We want to get the best possible result with little effort. Is it right? So in the middle range for soprano, we need also this help because the middle range is not really our harbor. Not really. We feel a bit better, a bit higher, right? So the middle range is the harbor for mezzo sopranos. You understand? For mezzos, not for us. So here, this. Yeah? Can you try to apply that now? Can we try together? Brava, you did it on your own. So it's a bit more, it's not this, it's Costa Diva. It's not Casta Diva. Huh? I see that you're trying a bit to Costa, Costa Diva. It's like, you know, a tube, a pipe organ, huh? Woo, in which you sing. Huh? Can we try to find this verticality? Mm-hmm. Costa Diva, not Casta Diva. Yes. Okay. Now we need to. Yes, you want to spread a bit. I see it. You tend to. You like to do this. Well, so legato comes from a very quiet position. Look, is it right? Ah, we're too low. I'm sorry. Hey, natural. Maybe I gave you the wrong note. It's a bit higher. So. You see how quiet I am? I don't move. I don't. So the audio is not super perfect. I'm reading from home. Di chi? Mio o della ragazza Margherita. Audio non perfetto. She will tell us. So, forse per la lontanità. Very quiet. And please, can you sing casta? Let's see. Yeah, like this. Sing the consonants. What I mean. Costa Diva. Grazie Margherita, ho aggiustato. I have adjusted something and audio setting. Thank you for the advice. So maybe now it should be a bit better, my audio. So sing the consonants. The S, even if you cannot put a sound, can have more vitality, more electricity, more energy if you put more breath pressure. Casta Diva. Can we try? Your audio is not very good. Do you have a computer?
No, my computer's not working.
Okay. Then maybe it is better. In fact, yes, indeed. If this is a tiny bit, nearer. So let's try to englobe the two things: the use of the consonants and the use of this muscular support. Costa Diva. Last time, and then we go on. Your audio is really very difficult. Why don't we try without the cable for once? Can I hear without sometime? It might be better. Can you take the cable off? Let's see. Let's see how it sounds like this without. Just as try, yeah? Costa Diva. Can we go on?
Costa Diva.
Okay. In Argenti, can we sing the R? We need to learn to sing all the consonants which are singable, please. This means to put a sound. Costa Diva. You have to sing it. So there is sound. Casta diva che in argenti. The diction is important. People want to understand us, and this happens if you energize your diction, either through sound or either, if it's possible, sound, if it is possible to sing it, or if not, with more electricity, more breath pressure. Can we try it again? Costa di. Can we try?
Costa Diva.
Okay, go on. You are avoiding the consonants. You are going through the consonants away. You understand?
Yeah.
Can you sing it? Sacre, sacre. Queste sacre. Let's go. Okay. Queste sacre. So I energize every time the consonant because people want to understand us, and also because you have to understand that what is real in that room is not real on a big stage in a theater. Queste sacre. If you don't energize extremely your diction, well, in a big theater, in a big hall, you have some problems then. And the fact that you put more energy and, well, breath support, breath pressure or sound will also help you, not only the audience to understand you, it will give more projection to your vowels. Queste, this te, e, this vowel gets the energy from the s. Queste. It's like the consonants are the racket and the vowels are the ball. Queste. So don't avoid or don't neglect the consonants. This is what I'm trying to say. Queste sacre, please.
Queste sacre, antiche piante.
Okay. Yeah, but it's not. Queste sacre antiche, piante. You understand? We have to understand where you land. Queste sacre antiche piante. Yeah?
Queste sacre.
No, it's not sacre. sacre. It's too abrupt. Queste sacre, sacre. And there is a little tiny bit secret silent portamento at the end. Queste sacre.
Questi sacri, questi sacri antichi pianti.
Yeah. It's not bad, it's nice, but I ask you really to watch out for the legato. I hear still a bit of, like a train with a lot of queste sacre wagons. We have to imagine really the voice as if it would be a bow on a violin. Queste sacre, to pronounce while the consonants does not mean to be aggressive with them. In the contrary, we can even stretch the consonants, you understand? Queste sacre, queste sacre. Yeah?
Yeah.
Long vowels, but also long consonants. We stretch both, actually, yeah? Okay, 1 minute because we try that and then I have to go on with the other singers, yeah?
Yeah. Questi sacri, questi sacri antichi.
You don't sing the consonant. Queste this sacre, can you make it a bit more, how can I say, alive? Queste sacre, queste sacre antiche piante. Can you put sound on the end?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Questi sacri, questi sacri antichi.
Anti. Not bad, okay? So just a tiny happy hour, a tiny little little bit of bel canto technique, some little advices. Of course, there would be more to say, but we don't have so much time. I have also other singers waiting. But thank you so much for participating. I hope it could help you a bit. So really, sing the consonants, sing them, or if you cannot sing them, energize them. Quiet. Also when queste sacre, queste sacre antiche. Did you see? The articulation is more inside than outside. It's more my tongue, isn't it? It's not this. I'm not queste sacre, queste sacre. You're doing this. Until you do that, well, it will be a bit more difficult, yeah? Yeah, you also lose breath. I mean, it's more economic to stay quiet. Can you try to really maybe think about that? It will help you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Did it help you a bit?
Yes,
Some-
I think so. Yeah.
Some ideas? So,
There's
stay quiet. Last time. Queste sacre. Quiet.
Questi sacri, questi sacri antichi.
Queste sacre antiche. You have to work with the mirror. You think that you're quiet, you're not. You're biting, because we do this every day. This is the problem. This from morning to evening we do this, and so for your brain it's normal. Where is the problem? I mean, the problem is that classical singing is not speaking, and we want this beautiful legato, especially in bel canto. You have to learn to control this and to separate it from the diction. Queste sacre. And if I open the it's never ha. It's very gradual. Queste sacre antiche pian. So it's really one funnel. Clear? A bit? Jana?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you work on it? Then maybe we can check it again in another moment together if you want. But yeah, you understand? It's important. Yeah? Okay, Jana, thank you for participating. I have to go on, otherwise it becomes too late for everyone. Eh? Thank you. Thank you. See you soon. Ciao. So I will remove the beautiful singer from the screen, and I will ask to another beautiful singer to enter the stage with me. Who wants to join? Maybe who is there? Natalia, are you there? Yes, you are there. I see you.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
So you wanted to do also something beautiful of Bellini, right? Capuletti Montecchi. Is it right? Okay, let me take the music. Where did I put it? Here. Wonderful. Is it new, the audio?
Yes,
Or-
it's been working process.
Working process. Okay. So, very good. And so you are now still studying it. You never used it for concert.
Like
No.
for
Yes. Yes. Now, so you want to make the aria of Giulietta, of course, soprano. Yes. Yes. Now, with recitativo or without?
Yeah, maybe. I know
Yes.
it's wrong.
Yes, it's always more difficult the recitativo than the aria. So let's see how you want to do that, and let's see how we can help you. No. Come nearer to the microphone. Come. Don't go to the other side.
Not healthy person.
The audio, please. Do you have the computer in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see how it works now that you are more near to me. And if it does not work, we will have. Don't go away. Don't go away. Stay there. Eventually, there is turn on and turn off original sound up in the corner left up. Eventually, we make some thing there. Now, can I hear it from here? How does it work? Do you have this? Do you have it with the microphone? These little things for mobile phone? Also, you can try now before you put the cable. Can you change the settings of turn on and turn off? Can you maybe try to Natalia?
Yes.
Can you maybe try to do no, you don't no, not headphones. I needed the microphone of the headphones. Okay, but very good. Then just one ear, not two, just one ear. I wanted to ask you if you can change turn on and turn off the settings. It's in the corner above, up, left. Let's see if changing that it's better. Please. So you should read. You should read. Turn off original sound.
Would it be in Zoom?
Yes, the corner left up. You should read. Turn off original sound. It's the corner. No, look in the right position. It's the corner left. No,
Left.
up, not down.
Up. Okay.
So if you go with the mouse, you should be able to click on it. Do you see it?
There's several settings here, which
No,
is
there is one. Turn off or turn on original sound.
okay.
You don't see it. Okay, let's go on because
Sorry.
otherwise time is flying.
Yes.
Let's do it maybe with the cable. So you have really to manage to have a good audio. When you work in internet, you have to find a way to actually put your audio settings in a better condition. You cannot see it? It's difficult. Well, I will do my best. Let's go on because there are many persons watching and I don't want to make them wait. Or it should be, as I already said, in the corner, left, up. It's always the same position, so you should have it also as everyone else. If you go with the mouse, no?
Yes, yeah, I'm looking for it. It's just there's different settings to choose from. Is it in the Zoom OS preferences?
No, it's in the main screen. In the main screen,
Okay.
above our photos. Well, I will try to help you in this way. Listen, your position is to open. Let's go in the work. We don't sing like this and we don't speak like this. Everything more focused. The idea that in classical singing we need to open a lot the mouth because it's very serious and important and everyone will hear me better, it's wrong. It's a misconception because you will lose your voice, you will lose your timbre, you will lose your breath, you will lose the projection. Think about when we go in the garden and we give the water with a tube. What do you do to get more projection? Do you open the tube or do you close the tube? Yes, you close the tube and you get more projection. So be careful, eh? And again, I'm very quiet for the legato, Bellini. Ecco mi adorna, not ecco mi adorna. For you, everything is open. Well, in Italian language, we do have closed and open vowels. Closed and open vowels. And it's not everything spread. Ecco mi adorna. This is not Italian. It's ecco mi adorna. E is open, in fact, but ecco, O is closed. So if you are not familiar with Italian, you should really write where is open and where is closed on the score. Maybe ask an Italian coach, an Italian teacher, friend. Can you make me hear once the pronunciation? So, eccomi, E is open. In lieta vesta, and vesta is open. Eccomi is open, E. Adorna come vittima all'ara. All the other vowels are closed. By the way, we need to make a compromise here because we are really in the passaggio, so we have also to make a tiny bit more round sound. So it will be a bit a mixture, a cocktail between A and O. It can't be A. Even if it is open in the passaggio, we need to cover a bit the sound. Can you also think about inhaling this E? Can you try to think about inhaling it as if the public, the audience, would sit actually behind you? In this way, you will see it will help you to elevate your soft palate, and to sing and work with less breath pressure. Can we try? Long vowels. In lieta vesta. In lieta vesta. So the Italian language is the language of the long vowels. Yeah? In lieta? Vesta. So because you're not an Italian native singer, maybe you should sing in your brain about the vowels 2-3 times. Vesta. 1, 2, 3. Count. Vesta. You want to try? Okay, you are singing a bit spread, Okay, can we focus? Can we focus the voice? If you make a little obstacle here with the lips, you will get more timbre. Can we try? Better. Okay, can you take out the cable, because the audio is really not helpful at all. I mean, the cable is not helpful at all. Yes, let's do this phrase again. Ecco mi adorna. No, stay near me, because I can't work like this. Your audio is not good enough, I'm sorry. Ecco mi adorna. Yes, can you, excuse me, protrude more your lips? The O is this. It's not like this. We're not fishes. We don't do this. Ecco mi adorna. Ecco mi adorna. You see that I use a bit the muscles here? Because I see that this is a bit out of the picture, because you don't see it, and so I think it's sort that you forget it. Ecco mi adorna. Can we try? Okay. Come vittima all'ara, double L. Come vittima all'ara. Can you do that? Better. And vittima is a double T, and how do we do it? It's like this. It's very explosive. Vittima. You take it, you hold it, and then you throw it. Vittima. There is a little, how can I say, suspension, stop, or little jump. Vittima. Yes? Try. Okay. So, Natalia, I have to stop here because your audio is really very really tiring. Next time, better audio settings, and look in this before for the lesson, please. But I think at least I gave you some little advices about, which is nevertheless very important here for bel canto, but for your life, for singing too. Let's think that singing classical is this. You don't need to always overwork. Less is more, very often. The golden balance I spoke before. So to learn to focus your voice more in one position, more quiet, it will help you to sing more legato and to have a more even voice through all the registers. Please don't spread your mouth. Use maybe more the lips. Protrude the lips, for example, in O, U. It's not just O. You understand? This is real and true for Italian, but if you would sing Schumann Lieder, you would have to do the same. U, O, and not like this. Yeah? Yeah? Okay? Thank you for now. I hope it could help you a bit, even if the audio was not really helpful. Next time we do it better, And I go on. Thank you for now, Natalia. Thank you. I hope it could give you some little ideas to train and work at home on your own. Focus more the position. You will gain in timbre, in projection. Okay, Natalia. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and participating. Thank you. So here I'm back in the middle of the stage. I see 67 members of bel canto for you. Hello. Nice to know that you are there and you are watching and following. So I would say maybe why not a few questions more. How do I approach the height easier? Oh my God, it's not a question for one answer. There are many ways and many answers to approach the higher register. Well, we need certainly, this would be just the question for the whole webinar. I don't know this person who asked that, what kind of problems she or he has, but Siren can help you very much to get to the high register easily. It will stretch really your voice. Please, when you go to the high register, don't follow, don't think, okay, I go high, then okay, where is it? Where is the note? And everything goes up, your neck, everything. Sometimes even people on the feet do this. It's the other way around. And we need more grounded feeling of the body, more appoggio. Appoggio is an Italian word which means leaning on something. And it is not a thought. It's a mechanical thing. It's an action. How can I say? For example, if I do this, like a really Italian mama from Napoli, and I do this. When I do this, I sit my whole torso, my whole upper body, on myself. It is as if I would sort of sit down on a saddle. Actually, I'm sitting on my pelvic floor. I'm sitting on myself, of course, but the sensation is like riding a horse. So this sensation of leaning, of going down, might help enormously for the high region, for the high register. Don't push, don't go up, don't squeeze, because immediately your larynx will follow. Immediately you will get the cobra. The cobra syndrome, here, and nothing functions anymore. So retraction and anchoring, appoggio. So it's the other way around. So, for example, just to be practical, it's I'm really trying to feel the ground. So also try to put the weight of your body on your heels, not in the front, to the back. The power of a singer is in the back. The power of the singer is really in the spine. It's very, very important to be very, very, very grounded. These are little advices. Of course, there is much more. I mean, I could stay here the whole evening, but we don't have so much time. Another thing that might make certain difficulties is if, for example, if a person has not really learned to tilt well. So what is it? Tilting is what happens when the voice gets from a thicker mass to a thinner mass. And how does it happen? Well, through the tilting, as the word says. And it is this procedure of a bit lowering and rotating. So to make an example in a very practical way, it is how your vocal folds here, you do this, and then you tilt a bit, you rotate, and this is the wonder. This is how the vocal folds become longer and thinner. We spoke about this also before. Someone else asked something about the tilting, and it's very important to help. It's very important to help your instrument to do it. How? The tilting is the position of the crying. We were saying this before, and we will repeat it now. This is the position of the crying, yeah? Well, let's go on with another, because I see the time is flying. How do I properly perform recitativos? Oh my God. Well, you want to sing well recitativos, learn Italian. Learn a basic Italian, really basic Italian, because the Italian has its own prosody, like any language, which is the rhythm, like the melody of the language, the rhythm of the language. So some vowels sometimes are a bit longer, some even consonants sometimes are stretched, and this is not something that you can find, that you can read on a score. So you need either to know it or to have someone who can help you and really put in your ears the rhythm, the prosody of the spoken language. And of course, we need to work on the diction. The diction is very important because the diction is not just an aesthetic thing, something that can decorate the voice and be of advantage for the public because they understand you better, blah, blah, blah. No. It's much deeper than that. Diction is actually a milestone of the technique. It's a milestone because the diction, actually a proper diction, especially the diction of this very blessed language, which is Italian, gives you the right placement of the voice. So, for example, you can really reach a better technique through a good Italian diction, strangely enough. This is also why in music history so many incredible singers, well, most of them, 80% were Italian because of the language. So learn Italian and you will sing better. And do what we do when we speak. We'll make long vowels. We plan on the vowels. We phonate on the vowels. Do the same. In recitativos, very often you have very short values. And so, and we don't understand anymore because it is too short. Our brain does not recognize the message. So try to stretch. E Susanna non vien. Sono ansiosa di saper come il conte accolse la proposta. Wow. It's like an accordion. I open in order, first of all, to phonate and second, to be understood. Yeah? And of course, there is a whole work to be done on the consonants. Consonants has to be sang. So or so. Don't neglect them. They're the bridge. The bridge. To create legato, very important are the consonants, and they give the projection to the voice. So I said all this, trying to do the work more inside than outside. So not super easy. So it's a really a milestone. In my complete course, I speak about diction more than once. In my milestone, there is a whole chapter about diction. There is a workshop about diction, and I will make a bit of promotion again. So if you are interested to understand more, not only about diction, but about breath support and alignment and muscularity and mental thoughtness and coloratures and passaggio, all these things, these very important tools of not only bel canto, but of really proper singing. You can find all this in my complete course, which I released recently. So it's fresh. It's really my baby. And it's more than 13 hours lectures, and I give you a gift if you're interested to purchase it on my webpage. You get also the whole trilogy of Mozart spoken and recorded by me as gift, and Don Giovanni, all the recitatives, Nozze di Figaro, all the recitatives, e così fan tutte, all the recitatives, and then a vocal evaluation as gift, and 10% on a coaching session with me also as a gift. So the value is 323 euros. In the description of this meeting, happy hour meeting, you can copy and paste the link. And otherwise, if you have no time now, you can find it anyhow on my webpage. So very easy, and it's yours. You can see it and watch it in little pieces when you want, whenever you want. So said this, I would say, let's go on with the beautiful singers. Who is now available? Let's see. Who is now available? Lara? Yes, why not Lara? Yes, I will put Lara in the middle. Add pin. So Lara, se Romeo ti ucciso un figlio. Again Bellini. Today is the day. Again. Bellini will be happy, huh? So beautiful. Now let me see. Not the Tu Bell'anima, the other aria. Se Romeo ti ucciso un figlio, right? The other one. You wanted to do the other one. Yes. So you wanted to do it from which point? Se Romeo ti ucciso un figlio, or where?
Oui, ascolta. The very exactly that part is perfect.
Yes, okay. Ascolta. I hope that your audio is a bit better now.
Can you hear me? Is it okay?
Let's try singing, because singing and speaking are two different things.
Ascolta.
Okay, and then?
Romeo, ucciso ne figlio in battaglia, a lui die morte.
Incolpar
mi della sorte e ne pianse e pianse
ancora. Okay, calma. So I see a lot of movements. It's fine. I mean, it's good to be relaxed. I mean, thank you, but maybe a bit too much. Okay. So I don't see any real plan to have a real muscular support, a muscular frame that holds and that helps your singing. You are constantly so what I was saying to the other beautiful singer is valid also for you as for me. I have also to remind myself when I sing to be quiet, to have a plan, like an architect, to know what I need to do. Yeah. What I need to do is to ask to my body to sustain my work and not to do it only here. So please, instead of moving around because you like the music, which is of course very beautiful, why don't you stay more quiet? Yeah. Why don't you lengthen tiny bit your spine up, your head up? Can you take your head a bit up? Also here? No, two hands. Yeah. One here and one there. No, can you do what I do? Can you bring up a bit? Yes, your spine up. You need to become longer. And when you're there, okay, you leave your forehead, stay up, lean slightly to the back and stay quiet. Do you feel now the work behind? Do you feel the work here now? Okay, this is how you should feel a bit more. It's not that you have to make tension, but it's also not that. So it's a golden balance of activity in a very elastic way, in a very flexible way, without tension, but there must be somehow, the muscles have to be alert. They have to help you. They are your friends. You're a bit too relaxed, yeah? And apart from that, this is one little advice I want to give you. So to support more your voice muscularly here, I see a lot of that. So
a lot of mouth movement.
Yes, one, a lot. Second, the diction can't be right if you, all the time you do that, because we don't speak like this. It's not everything open. It's as if I would speak with you like this. No, it's a bit too much. So we have to be more focused here. But even if you would sing it in another language, try to find the focus of your voice. Okay. It has to do with your lips. Your mouth is constantly too wide. Okay. Romeo, you are very light, very light mezzo soprano. Actually, super light. You sound like a soprano, but doesn't matter. Okay. If you open even more, you lose also a bit, this warm mezzo sopranish color. Why don't we try to do the same and see if it might help you or not? Let's see. Okay. Together. If you have a more novel mouth, what happens? Romeo, tu uccisi un figlio in battaglia. And not Romeo, tu uccisi un figlio. Because you spread everywhere but anywhere.
Much, okay.
Yeah, can we try? Okay.
Romeo, tu ucciso
Okay. Se Romeo tu double C. So it's very explosive. Can you make a little jump? Can you sing the N? Can you sing the U?
Se Romeo.
No. Long vowels. Se Romeo. Se Romeo. Tu ucciso un figlio.
Okay.
Long vowels, please.
Se Romeo.
No, not double M. It's a consonant which can be sang and should be sang, but it's not a double M. It's not say Romeo. So what I'm trying to say or to tell you is that actually we can stretch and sing also the consonant. Se Romeo, not Romeo, yeah?
Se Romeo.
No. Se Romeo. Long.
Se Romeo.
Yeah. So you make too much tension. Più morbido. Se Romeo.
Se
Romeo. Don't. Romeo. Se Romeo. Morbido.
Se
Romeo. You stop. Romeo. You stop the music, huh? Se Romeo. Romeo. Can you make less pressure and less Romeo, more soft? Is it possible or not? A bit better, huh? Because otherwise you stop.
Yeah.
Se Romeo.
I noticed I lift something or...
You block. You're blocking with you're biting the M. In this case, it has to be stretched in a more subtle and soft way. Se Romeo. Yeah?
Okay.
Let's see.
Se Romeo ucciso un figlio
In battaglia. No, it's open. Battaglia. In battaglia. Look, can we do this? Can we stay quiet and change and make the transition to the vowels without moving much? Can we try? Okay. In battaglia. So it's not battaglia. It's not this, huh?
Yes.
In battaglia. And let's go on. No. I'm sorry, it's double T. In battaglia. Battaglia. Yes, and let's go on. Okay, can you cover the sound a tiny bit? Can you just cover the sound, which means if you try, for example, to use this upper lip, if you do it, you know when older people lose their teeth, what happens is that they are a bit like this.
Okay.
Yes? So what happens if I have this position? What happens?
It lifts the palate more.
Yes.
Okay.
In battaglia. oh, oh, oh. Yes, and this has to happen, of course, before the sound, okay? In battaglia, oh.
Okay. In battaglia.
In battaglia.
In battaglia.
Okay, lui. When we have a diphthong in Italian language, the first vowel becomes longer. Lui, like Dio, like mio, and not lui. Lui. Oops, we went a bit lower. Lui di morte. So it's all much longer than you think, huh? Okay, come.
Is that right?
Yes, let's go on. Yeah, but don't push air. So you create this the space of the sound before you create the room for the gas, let's say. So you inhale in the space of the sound, but you don't push air. It's the other way around. Can you think about maybe inhaling the air?
Okay.
The other way around? Can we make it staccato? I'm sorry, there is air. Hello. Okay, if there is air, this is a bad habit. Huh?
Yeah.
This has to be corrected and can be corrected, and you should correct it if you want to progress in the singing. The adduction of the vocal folds has to be really perfect. I hear. So, first of all, what is a staccato? A staccato, you do it here with the lower arms. It's like if you cough. It's from down. If I ask you to make a little staccato, it's really from here. It's really from there. Yes? So. You do it. You do it from here. So even for staccatos, please, you could at home make some little exercises. From down, not from Can you try? Like if you would actually cough. Good morning. That's better. That's wonderful. Much more clean. And you know why? Yeah, brava. Because you were using the body and not You understand? It's very important. It makes a difference. Yeah? Pa.
Okay.
Yeah? So.
Okay.
Yeah? No? Yes. Really short. This is good. And if I ask you, for example, that to take it as a staccato, it's the same. You should not start to make.
Yeah.
Can you try? No, it's Can we put it on the vowel And can you work really from the lower part? You are like this. I'm sorry, Lara. It's not like this. This position is very spread. It's very spread, and it's too early to spread in an horizontal position your mouth on a sol, on a G. Okay. We do this as sopranos on the B natural and C, not here. So it's more vertical.
Okay.
Let's go. Because I wanted to ask you through the little staccato answer to help you to get this G easier. That's why I'm asking now about the staccato. Okay. It can help you to get a more clean onset of the high G. That's why. Yeah? listen, there is a work to be done. There is a work to be done before that you approach this jump, which is, in my opinion, to work on your adduction. So there is a bad habit to use air, not to close properly. So I ask you, if you want, to try for your best, to try to train a tiny bit the closure of the adduction of the vocal folds. Really with the siren. Why don't you try, for example, the simple things first and clean the adduction and then go back to the aria. For example, sing. Can you try that? Only this. Sing. Yeah, okay. Make it even more simple if you want. Sing.
Sing.
Yes, and please don't look for a real note, real sound. Sing, sing. Very gentle, so not forte, please. So less is more, piano. Sing. Yes, so you need to learn to sing at the heart of the heart of the heart of the heart, the center of your sound, with less breath. There is a bit the tendency of to do this. So, and later you can go back to the aria. But I think that the adduction in this moment for you is really a milestone, which you should really take in consideration to clean the way you close your vocal folds first, yes, and also to watch out to be more focused. I think I have to go on with the next beautiful singer, but I think that these two advices are already for you life-changing if you learn. Not to spread all the time like this, but to understand that less is more, that you need more focus, more projection, even to protrude your lips from time to time, this, and to watch out how your vocal folds are closing. Little staccati, baby staccati. Can you do that?
Okay.
Yes? Yes? A bit better, but you have to watch out, This is very, very important. This is really one of the milestones,
Okay. But yes, I think that's why I feel I get very tired in the...
You will always get tired. It has nothing to do with the bel canto. It has to do with your adduction, which is not proper,
Yeah.
So even if you would sing French art songs, you would get the same problems and get tired. So this has to be fixed, okay? Okay, so maybe these two advices for you are something you could think about and work on. Yes? Is it okay? Yes?
Thank you very much.
Okay, grazie. Thank you so much. I go on, otherwise we get a bit too late. Thank you for participating.
Thanks.
So, allora andiamo avanti. Let's go on. Margherita. Yeah, we have an Italian singer. Margherita, ci sei? Margherita, sì, eccola lì. Margherita from Sicily. I will pin her in the center. Ti ho messo nel centro. Can you unmute yourself? Tipo smutare. So you have to click on the little microphone. Ti devi smutare. Ecco. Benissimo. Dalla Sicilia. Bene, from Sicily.
Yes.
Fantastico. So, Sicilia dove? Palermo? Dove? Where?
Erice, provincia di Trapani, l'ultima città d'Italia.
Erice,
the last city geographically.
Yes, Erice, I was there. Sono stata ad Erice. So, wonderful.
Medical center.
Ok, allora, Margherita, we will speak in English, Margherita, for everyone. She wants to sing for us something from Nozze di Figaro, right? Nozze di Figaro?
Giunse al fine il momento.
Sì, l'aria di Susanna. So Susanna's aria, very very well known from everyone. Devieni non tardare. Vuoi fare recitativo o l'aria?
Recitativo.
Recitativo? Ah, ok. Allora, giunse al fine il momento. Sì, andiamo. Let's go.
Giunse al fine il momento che godrò senza affanno in braccio al l'idol mio.
Okay, with you I will be more severe because you are Italian. Okay, I will be more.
Of course.
So, can we try? See, in the recitativi, we need to be understood. We need really. We have no excuses. It's not like the aria where you have difficult coloraturas, passage, high notes, and well, you do what you can. You make compromises. No, in recitativi there are no compromises. You have to be understood. Punto. Basta. Very, very important. So, clear diction. Pulita, eh? Giunse al fine il momento. And watch out because it's important about closed and open vowels, eh? Not momento, momento in Italian. I hear a bit too much momento. Forse, maybe it's a bit the Sicilian accent, I don't know. Momento, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay, then maybe it's just the behavior not to focus enough. In the center of the voice, a soprano, see, does not need to open too much. It's not necessary. In the contrary. Giunse al fine il momento. Can we try again?
Giunse al fine il momento.
Okay, stop. Yeah, I hear this. Giunse, you eat the U. Giunse al fine, you eat the I. Fine il momento. You are a bit squeezing the vowels like in a sandwich. Momento. Allora, wait a moment. It's like this.
Legato, you mean?
No, I mean longer vowels. Not giunse al fine il momento, because you make a sandwich, you squeeze, le schiacci, le comprimi, you compress the vowels. No. Giunse al fine il momento.
Giunse al fine il momento.
Non è momento, è momento. It's closed E. Yes, and it's not momento, it's momento. Long vowel.
Momento.
Quindi giunse al fine il momento. The E is longer. Sì.
Giunse al fine il momento.
Okay, I hear, scusa, pardon, Margherita, I hear.
Sì.
Giunse al fine, not al fin, il moment, al fine il moment, E. More pure, more sincere, more authentic, and longer, not Jun. You go very fast to the consonant. Giunse al fine il momento. Giunse al fine il momento.
Giunse al fine il momento.
Could we put a sound and not see a sound on L and a sound on N? Il momento. It's the tongue. Il momento. Your tongue is working, I can see it, but it's a bit lazy. Can it work harder? Il momento. Giunse al fine il.
Giunse al fine il momento.
Longer.
Giunse al fine il momento.
Okay,
Yes, I feel double N.
See, this is too much. We have to find a compromise because this is now exaggerating. We have to find long vowels and well sang and said consonants, but don't squeeze the vowels. Giunse al fine il momento.
Giunse al fine il momento.
Let's go on. Better?
E godrò senza affanno
Che godrò senza affanno in braccio all'idol mio. There are some vowels, some vowels which are a tiny bit longer. Che godrò senza affanno in braccio all'idol mio.
All the same problem. I make compression of the vowels.
Sì, you, yeah. Che godrò?
Can you give me the notes?
Che godrò senza affanno in braccio all'idol mio. Sì, because otherwise it's a little, what? A little. Oh, better, Timide cure?
I don't succeed in 8 notes.
Timide cure. Okay, quando sei su, when you're here, can you, you need to, the position of the crying, because we are in the middle of the passaggio, this is an E, you can also eventually think about vomiting. It's the giro della voce, the turn of the voice, it's really, Better. È timide cure. No. This is timide. Timide, not timide.
Because I think about like this.
Sì, ma
uscite dal mio petto.
Attenzione, le note corte, the notes of short vowel, uscite dal mio petto. It's not uscite dal mio petto. Uscite dal mio petto.
Uscite dal mio petto. Uscite dal mio petto. A turbar.
You are very not, because they are short. It does not mean that you have to do it like that. Also because underneath there is nothing. There is the orchestra that makes so you're not obliged to run. Uscite dal mio petto. Tell us a story, please.
Uscite dal mio petto.
Thank you. Now I understand you. Otherwise my brain that does not understand. What was that? See? Capito? Meglio, better. A turbar. We went down. A turbar non venite. A turbar non. A turbar, not a turbar.
A turbar non venite. Diletto.
Yeah. A turbar non venite il mio. Wow. I open every time that I can. A vowel.
A turbar non venite il mio diletto.
I long o short. Sì, ma la L, the L is not in the back, it's not L, this is Russian L. L, il, it's in the front with the tip of the tongue. In the front. Tan taratam, tan taratam, better.
L'amoroso fuoco, l'amenità del loco, la terra e il cielo.
See, but we don't like this.
Again.
We need from time to time to make some pauses. You are very rushing. come paga l'amoroso fuoco, la verità del loco, la terra, il cielo risponde, how are you, and find you don't speak like this in normal life. You say, how are you, pause, and you, everything is good. There are you rush, come par all'amoroso fuoco, la verità del loco, la terra, il cielo risponda. Give a sense. You are really rushing and I don't even have the time to understand what you're saying. Le pause, qualche pausa in più, eh? Some little pause extra. Oh, come par, please. Oh, come par l'amoroso fuoco, la verità del loco, la verità del loco. You have to learn to stretch the vowels, really. Really, it's important. Even if this value is short, you have the freedom here to do it, then do it. La verità del loco. You know, la verità del loco, la terra e il cielo risponda. You make it solfeggio. Non è solfeggio questo. La verità del loco, la terra e il cielo risponda. Better, meglio. It's not like this. No, ma scusami, Margherita, please, excuse me. You're a wonderful singer, you have a wonderful voice, but you rush through the things like we don't understand the meaning, or does it have a meaning for you? Give a meaning and think what you're saying. It's like just words. No. Like the night, come la notte, I furti miei seconda. A meaning, the pleasure of the word, il piacere del testo. Come la notte. E poi it's conclusive. So here we can be a bit more quiet, see? It's the end of the recitativo, eh? I furti miei seconda. And you understand? Okay, this is the end. Otherwise, we don't understand. This is finished.
I'm sorry.
No, va bene, it's okay. Come la notte? When you go down, think about going up, because otherwise the pitch.
I repeat.
La notte. La notte. Sì? Va bene Margherita, dai. Long vowels, eh? The long first vowels. Phrase of the aria, and then I have to go on, eh? Lungo, tutte le vocali lunghe. Lunghe. Allunghiamo, eh? Cantiamo sulle vocali. Le vieni? You want to try? Just for something.
Too much?
Caspita? Yes. Dai, vieni, non tardare, oh gioia bella.
I repeat.
If you want a legato. If you want, sì, of course. Allora, sì, va bene. Better, you're more tranquil. Now, can you use the lips from time to time? Devieni, non tardare, gioia. You're not using it, you're not pretubing. Andiamo, dai.
Non tardar, oh gioia bella.
Pa, pa, pa.
Vieni, oh vieni, vieni, oh amore.
Vieni, oh amore. Vieni, oh amore. More quiet, more still, più tranquilla.
Vieni, oh amore,
You have to really try to learn this. You have to think about it. It's important for you. The voice is very nice, but you articulate with the jaw. You don't separate jaw from diction. For you, it's the same thing. But you do exactly what you do in normal life when you speak, which is, I understand. But it's not how you get the legato. So you have to compensate by working harder, more actively with the tongue inside. You understand? Hai capito, Margherita?
Can you repeat? I have to work on?
Allora, devi articolare di più internamente con la lingua, with the tongue, more inside and outside. Okay. You do a lot of work with your jaw. Troppo.
Too much articulation.
Demasiado. Troppo. Too viel. Okay. Too much. Ok?
Thank you.
Capito? Attenzione a questa cosa.
Yes.
Quindi pensaci. Facciamo questa frase, poi basta. Cerca di stare tranquilla, dai. Ferma.
Which phrase?
The last one, dove ci siamo fermati? Insomma, piano piano, certo, sì, this is the direction.
The appoggio maybe is not too much.
Vabbè, Margherita, in a short session we cannot speak about all the elements of classical singing because, as you know, it's not only diction, it's not only resonance spaces, it's not only appoggio, it's not only muscular support, it's not this only, it's more elements together. It's the coordination of more elements, but we would need a whole session, yeah? For now, I would say, for you, it's very important to make long vowels. Even if you're Italian, you squeeze them a tiny bit, like a Swedish. No, long vowels. Also, learn sometime to enjoy a pause, una pausa. The silence is also something beautiful. It's part of the music. Don't rush. No, longer vowels, molto importante. And more focus, more also sometimes on oo, on o, protube, and less that. And then for what concerns, we spoke to that tonight, if you were listening, about the muscular support. You can remember what I said with other singers about the anchoring here. You can really try it as homework. Va bene?
Okay.
Va bene, Margherita, for now, like a little happy hour, little cocktail before dinner.
Of course.
Va bene? Ok? Ti ringrazio, grazie mille. Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
Grazie, Margherita. I hope that it could give you some little helps,
yes,
advices.
Very
Grazie, Margherita. Grazie. Ciao, bella. Ciao. So, well, we are done with the beautiful singers, and maybe one last question. How can I explain the passaggio? Well, I did it before, and exercises. Think about, for example, vomiting. If you vomit, what happens inside? What happens? It's a movement. It's not a position. It's really opening everything, the throat, the inner cavities here in the mouth, the soft velum that actually lifts, the wall, the pharyngeal wall, everything. And this is actually that we say in Italian, giro della voce. And you see very often the teachers are, oh, giro. Why? Because it is really a movement. It is really, you can try to make, for example, the movement of when you throw up, and then you count 1, 2, 3, 4. You stay there and you let go, yeah, and then you let go again. You let go again, and you let go. Also with the yawning, you can do the same.
And this on the passaggio, not on high notes.
Well, from the passaggio up,
From the passaggio
and of course also later. So more and more and more and more and more space and more space. So the space will be distributed on behalf of the register where we are. More and more and more and more. The more we go up, the more space. It's not 0 or 100. It's not like this. It's the golden balance. Sometimes less, sometimes more, and then more, and then more. If you want to achieve high notes easily, for example, again to the question of before, well, there would be a webinar only for that. Just some little advices. This is a happy hour, so a little cocktail here, a little cocktail there. I suggest you, I always say to my students, who knows me, knows that I say always this, don't open too much before the high note. So you actually spare, you actually wait, you keep the reservoir ready to open. How can I say? I make an example easier maybe. Yeah. Look what happens here on Sol Si. Yeah. Oh, did you see what happened? I tell you what happened. Absolutely nothing. Oh, 1. The sol I opened. This makes my sol, my high note, also for Margherita, I think she wanted to know how to make a high note more easily. This is also an advice. For example, to really focus the voice before the jump, before, oh, and now, wah. You open and then you feel free. Why? Because you were not doing, for example, oh, okay, and now, oh my God, you start to scream and it becomes very heavy, very tiring. Maybe you are even a hero and you are able to do a wonderful sound, bravissimi, bravi, but I mean, what is the price? It's so tiring. And I think and believe that there are maneuvers that when you master them and when you know them, they make your singing more easy. It's simple. It's like a sport. It can be really tough, or if you have a method, clarity of mind, you know what you do. Well, maybe it's doable. Maybe it's not an impossible dream. Singing is exactly that. It's a sport where you need to know what to do and when. You need a lot of consciousness, a lot of clarity in your mind. When I was younger, I was very talented, natural voice, but I did not always have this clarity, and I was struggling in the fog, like, oh my God. And now that I'm a bit older, I have this clarity, and that's why I do what I'm doing. I try to help because I remember what a sufferance it was to look for answers everywhere and asking right and left and traveling through Europe to the best maestri. Give me an answer. Well, the answer is that there is a way to sing certainly more easily, more joyfully, struggling less, having more results with less effort. I know it because I was there, and as maybe many of you know, because I don't make a mystery of that. I lost my voice completely in the middle of my career because I was very ill. I had to do chemotherapies, and life jumped in and said, no, we have another plan for you. And through the therapies, I lost my voice. But loss means that I had to note like a baby. I rebuilt my voice with a lot of patience, and I know that this is possible because this is not something I read on a book. This is life. And there are ways that makes it more simple, and maybe because of that I have this clarity now, and that's why I wish to share it with you, to give some hope, some light, and some advices that makes it easier, because it is possible. It can be easy. It should not be always struggling. Oh, either you are Enrico Caruso or Callas, or it does not work. No. If you know what to do, it becomes rather easy. It's a method. So that's why I have put all this knowledge and experience of life that I did on my body, on myself, in my course. And this is the last time I will mention it, but this was also a bit the occasion to let you know, if you did not follow the last news, that I put together all these topics, very, very crucial about classical singing, really the milestones, in a course which you can find on my website. You can find it here. The link is described here in the title of this meeting. You can copy and paste it. Otherwise, go on my website. You can find it, and you will get also 5 bonus gifts from me: all the theology of Mozart, the recitative spoken, recorded by me, and the vocal evaluation, 10% off discount. So it's rather interesting. It's more than 13 hours of lecture. I can tell you that after that you have much more clarity. I tell you. There are persons who told me, wow, it's really another point of view, another perspective. For example, I think that I always preach, my students know it. Everyone asks me, how should I breathe? How much should I breathe? How is the breath support? Oh my God. Well, I tell you, the less you breathe, the best it is. First, change of perspective. We resist the breath. We don't sing pushing breath, squeezing breath. We sing actually on the breath and not with the breath. So less is more. Again, finding the golden balance. All these things, they have to be first clear here. And then when you have it clear them here, maybe you can do better your homeworks. I'm quite sure about this. So that was actually the happy hour today. We made it in something like 2 hours. I wanted to make it a bit more short, but maybe next time I will try to reduce it. And the good news of the day, and then I will thank everyone and say slowly bye-bye, is that there will be another happy hour next Sunday. Yes! So if you're interested and if you want to participate, please come, invite other singers, and the procedure will be the same in the group. So there will be some participants active, and again questions, and again some little advices here and there. I will put very soon in the next days the link about it, but so you are alert and you know it, and it's very simple. You come in the group and you will see it as it was today. So I hope that I brought a bit of light. Please keep the faith, keep the courage, keep your positive spirit, because I know that we are all going through very difficult times. I lost my father in COVID, so I know what it means. Difficult times for me, they were real. But we have to go on, and I think we have to survive for them. And we have also to go on with the music and bring the music further. We should not let us bring down from the circumstances which are difficult, but they will not be endless. There will be a day where we will go back to our theaters, our loved concert halls, and who will have had the strength and the faith to train, they will be ready, and the others not. So be ready. Go on training. Use this time to train. And thank you to Saint Internet that makes everything possible. I am very honored to have you in my Bel Canto for You family, and I want to thank you for sharing a piece of life with me. It makes me feel also less alone, and give me also a strong motivation to go on with my mission to help that you may become the best version of yourself. And with this, I will send my kisses and blessings from Italy, the country of Bel Canto, to everyone. Thank you for participating, and we see us soon in the group for maybe a tip of the day or something like that, a lesson, a little story. And please also, I want to ask to be more interactive, please, why don't you share also your stories? Why don't you introduce yourself? Why don't you share your voice? I wrote it and I asked it in few videos, but I see that people are very shy and they don't dare to do it. But please, the group is also for you. It's not only for me. Yes? So it would be very nice. Also, I would kindly ask you, it would be very, very, very nice for me if you would leave a short feedback of today. It would be very, very nice, so that I see, I have an introduction and I see what was helpful, what remained, what arrived, what I can do better. And grazie Margherita per il commento. Grazie. And well, we are in touch. You will see me certainly very soon tomorrow when I say good morning, welcomers. That's me. So you are always my thought. Actually, the first thought in the morning and the last in the evening. And with this, I say bye-bye, and we see us very soon. Thank you for participating, and come, numeros, in 1 week for the next happy hour. Yes? Thank you. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.